guys, it's Charlotte, and today's video is going to be on how to reduce bloating. A lot of you guys always ask me this, so I thought I'd share my secret tips to help you guys. And it would really mean a lot if you guys were to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, because it really helps me out. So I hope that my tips can help you guys. The first tip I give is to drink lots of water. And no, I don't mean pop or coffee, I mean actual water. Have at least 2.5 liters of water a day. It really just helps with digestion and to move all the food through you so it can go in one end, out the other. And when it digests easier, that really helps with bloating. My second tip is to not use a straw whenever you're having any liquids. I am guilty of using straws when I drink my smoothie, but otherwise, even with your water bottle, try to get one that you just drink out of it instead of using like a sippy cup or a straw, because then you end up ingesting a lot of excess air and that actually can really make you bloat. My third tip would be to start drinking green tea. Just 1 cup a day really helps with bloating and with your metabolism so that everything is just moving through you like it should. Green tea is also just a super healthy thing with tons of antioxidants, so definitely a good one. My next tip would be to start having more easy to digest healthy foods like fruits and vegetables and whole grains that digest easy, because when you have a lot of processed fatty, sticky foods, then they take longer to digest and they kind of just sit in like a lump in your stomach, which really creates bloating, of course. So definitely start to try to adapt a healthier intake, and just you'll see with that alone, it really helps with bloating. My next tip would be to cut out all pop you have and replace it for water instead. All that carbonation, and especially when it's pop with a bunch of added sugar, can really create bloating. So just making that small simple trick of switching out all pop you have for water with lime or lemon can really make a huge difference in bloating and in your weight as well. My next tip to reduce bloating would be to start exercising, especially cardio. Just doing 10 to 20 minutes of cardio a day really helps with digestion and with bloating. When you're doing cardio, it kind of is like, it revs up your metabolism and it's kind of like a kickstart to your digestion, which is why a lot of time, I know I have to go to the bathroom sometimes in the middle of my cardio because everything is just moving a lot faster than it normally does. And because of that, it really helps with bloating as well. So just adding in 10 to 20 minutes of cardio a day can really help. But when doing cardio, and any exercise actually, make sure that you're breathing slow and deeply instead of fast and quick, because actually when you're breathing really fast and quickly, you aren't really balanced and you're also taking in a lot of excess air that kind of gets like trapped in your stomach, which can actually cause bloating for some people if you ever notice why you're more bloated after exercising than you were before. So yeah, definitely try breathing slowly and deeply instead. My last tip that I actually only realized recently is to drink lots of water before eating, but right as you're about to have a meal, try not to have as much water with it and not as much water right after. Because since that food is just going into you and it's not yet digesting, then the water can kind of sit in there with you. Like, you know, after you have a big meal and you feel so bloated as well, sometimes if you have a lot of water as you're having a meal as well, it can really make you bloat more than you normally would. So I know that if you're like me and really like spicy foods, you gotta still have some water, that's okay. But try to just have the majority of your water before the meal instead of during or right after. And before I go, I just also want to say, never feel bad if you do bloat. Still, no matter what, after doing all the tips, if you still have some bloating, bloating is normal. Because when you eat, where else is the food gonna go than your stomach? You know? So it's totally normal. Bloating is natural, it's just what happens. So don't feel bad at all for bloating. It's totally normal and you should never feel insecure or ashamed because of it. But I really hope you guys like my tips, and comment below if you try any of them or if you've already tried some of the tips. and what you think of them. So thanks so much for watching my video today, guys. I'll see you next video.